Hi everyone! So I'm back again. To start the video off this week, I just want a warning that I might rush this a bit more quickly than normal, purely because I have a broken tripod and I'm actually a bit terrified that the whole thing's going to collapse just at any given moment and the camera's going to be broken. And it's not my camera, so I'd rather not take the risk. So yeah, if I rush through it, I do apologise, but I'm obviously a bit scared. Other than that, this is my mini charity shop book haul, which is a bit of a mouthful. But yeah, so basically what happened was one day I was like walking up the charity shop street, another tongue twister, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go into one and I'm just gonna buy some books because this is a good time to do so. Um, Basically, it's just cheaper and you're actually helping a good cause when you buy these books and you get the chance to love them as well. So I thought, you know what, I've seen loads of other people doing it online, on Twitter and Facebook, and I thought, you know what, it's probably a good idea if I do it too, because books can be quite expensive and I'm not really made of money at the moment, so I'd get paid a couple of pounds per book instead of £8. It's really helpful for me right now. And also, like I said, I'm helping a good cause, so who can complain? So yeah, I went into the British Heart Foundation, and I was just raking through the shelves at some sort of top level speed because I had somewhere else to be afterwards. But yeah, I picked up some absolute steals that I'm really excited about, which I am holding very tightly on my lap at the moment because I'm scared they're going to go flying. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video, and let us begin. So, to start with, I have bought P.S. I Love You. And honestly, I saw the movie this first and I just loved the movie so much. I thought it was so lovely and it's just got such a sweet message behind it, and it's it's kind of life after death essentially, without the person, without the protagonist dying. So basically, I'm gonna read you the blurb so you can get a feel for it as well because I just think it's so lovely and I really want to hear it. So, some people wait their whole lives to find their soulmates, but not Holly and Jerry. Childhood sweethearts, they could finish each other's sentences, and even when they fought, they laughed. No one could imagine Holly and Jerry without each other. Until the unthinkable happens. Jerry's death devastates Holly, but as her 30th birthday looms, Jerry comes back to her. He's left her a bundle of notes, gently guiding Holly into a new life without him. Each note signed P.S. I Love You. I'm getting all choked up again. As the notes are gradually opened and as the year unfolds, Holly is both cheered up and challenged. The man who knows her better than anyone sets out to teach her that life goes on. With some help from her friends and her nosy, loving family, Holly finds herself laughing, crying, singing, dancing, and being braver than ever before. Oh my god. How cute is that? So yeah, I'm just really excited to read this because it seems like it's going to be quite an uplifting one to read and it's going to be quite nice. Obviously it's going to make us cry, or at least that's what I'm hoping for, which sounds really weird. But because I cried so much at the film, it's like I really want to cry at the book now, otherwise it's just going to be a letdown. So I can't imagine it being let down though, so I'm really excited for this one, and can you believe this was only £2? Yes, winner, winner. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm so excited to read it. So yeah, that was the first one I picked up. Moving on to the second book I picked up, which is The Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Now, I have seen this one just float around on the boogosphere for the past year because it's only been out a year. Can you believe? And can I just say, okay, I have got an obsession with any book that has coloured pages. Like that is a winner for me to start with. Or if it's got like a pretty cover, as this one does actually have. I love the design on the back as well. Look at this. Oh, yes, perfect. Um, so for the reasons of seeing so many rave reviews about it and actually being quite in love with the design itself, I thought, you know what? I cannot believe I have found this for £2.50. I am going to buy this. So I did. And as the blurb says, at a party thrown by her parents, Evelyn Hardcastle will be killed again. She's been murdered hundreds of times, and each day, Aidan Bishop is too late to save her. The only way to break this cycle is to identify Evelyn's killer. But every time the day begins, Aidan wakes in the body of a different guest, and someone is desperate to stop him ever escaping Blackheath. Oh, so juicy. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm quite excited about this one. And I will absolutely let you know my thoughts and if they are as good as what everyone else's are. But yeah, that is The Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and that was number 2 on my list. Swiftly onwards, I also picked up Gone Girl while I was in there by Gillian Flynn, and there's the cover, which I think is quite nice. Like, it's a bit of okay, can't complain. Not as pretty as the last two that I've just showed you, but it's okay. Not that I'm judging books by the cover or anything these days, but here we are. But yeah, I heard so much about this book when it first came out, rave reviews yet again, and I did actually see the film, but I didn't understand the film. It was all a bit backwards for me, I just didn't really get it and didn't quite enjoy it, so I'm hoping that the book will be better than the film was, and that usually is the case, so, cross fingers everyone that I do actually enjoy this. Yes, this was £2 as well, and the blurb says, "Who are you? What have you done to each other?" These are the questions Nick June finds himself asking on the morning of his 5th wedding anniversary when his wife Amy suddenly disappears. The police suspect Nick. Amy's friends reveal that she was afraid of him, that she kept secrets from him. He swears it isn't true. A police examination of his computer shows strange searches. He says they weren't made by him, and then there are the persistent calls on his mobile phone. So what did happen to Nick's beautiful wife? What happened? I suppose we will find out exactly what happened to Amy in this book. And I kind of already know, sort of. But yeah, I will not make any spoilers, so there we are. That was the 3rd on my list. And last but not least, I have picked up Behind Closed Doors, which is by B.A. Paris. You know what it is? I actually read the breakdown by B.A. Paris, and I only gave that a 3 out of 5 because I didn't really connect with it. I thought it was a bit too extreme at times, and I just didn't really get it. But yeah, I thought I'm just gonna give it a go because people gave this rave reviews when it first came out. So I thought maybe the breakdown was just the wrong book for me, and maybe this is better than that one was. Hoping for that, obviously. So as I've done for all others, I will read you the blurb so you can have a little feel for it as well. Everyone knows a couple like Jack and Grace. He has looks and wealth, she has charm and elegance. You might not want to like them, but you do. You'd like to get to know Grace better, but it's difficult, because you realise they are never apart. Some might call this true love. Others might ask why Grace never answers the phone, or can't meet for lunch without Jack, and why there are bars on one of the bedroom windows. Oh, it's got that whole prison within your own home feel, so this could be quite intense and quite exciting. So yes, I love a good thriller, mystery, I'm all for that, bit of a psycho thriller, go for it, I'm down for it. Or a bit of a psych thriller. Psycho thriller? Who cares? But yeah, I'm quite excited to read this, the blurb's pretty good, and I like the design of the book. And yeah, so hoping for better things with this one than I had with the breakdown. Maybe a 4 or 5 star review on the cards, who knows. But this was the final purchase I made for £2 again, which is a running theme besides with The Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, which was £2.50, but can't complain. Cheap as chips really when you think about it. But yeah, so those are the 4 books that I bought when I went on my very mini haul. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions of books you'd like me to read and review, then please let me know. If you've got any of the books that I've shown today and you can give me some insight into your thoughts on those books, that would be fantastic. Because I always like to hear what other people have got to say first. I find it really interesting. I try not to read reviews that specifically have spoilers in, because I do not want to ruin the story for myself. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts without spoiling it for us, please. Obviously I've seen P.S. I Love You and Gone Girl, so that probably can't ruin it for us anyway. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and let me know again, obviously, if there's any books you want me to read and review, that would be great. And I think that's it for today. Thank you for coming and watching again, I really appreciate it, and I will see you again next Friday, so until next week.